It's Southern 500 time. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Chase Elliott on the pole, Christopher Bell to his outside. Then in row 2, you got Tyler Reddick and Brad Keselowski. Row 3, Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs. Row 4, Bubba Wallace and Chase Briscoe. And rounding out your top 10 is Zane Smith and Elio Castroneves. Here's where the rest of the field will stack up as you see some throwback paint schemes. You see Austin Cindric, the points leader, stuck in the back. 30 laps here today at Darlington. Stage 1, 7 laps. Stage 2, 7 laps. Stage 3 is also 7 laps. And Stage 4 is 9 laps. Now let's get the other channel started. It's Southern 500 time. Here's your starting lineup. Chase Elliott on pole with Christopher Bell to his outside. Then in row 2, championship contender Tyler Reddick and Brad Keselowski in a beautiful throwback paint scheme. Then in row 3, 2 championship contenders Kyle Busch and Ty Gibbs. Row 4 is Bubba Wallace and championship contender Chase Briscoe. And rounding out your top 10 is Zane Smith and Elio Castroneves. Here's where the rest of the field will line up. You see some throwback paint schemes. And also you see Austin Cindric deep in the field. He'll be starting in the 27th spot. 29th spot. 30 laps today at Darlington. Stage 1 is 7 laps. Stage 2, 7 laps. Stage 3 is also 7 laps. And Stage 4, 9 laps. Here we go. The Southern 500 is underway. We're green at Darlington. Lap 1 goes to Christopher Bell, but Tyler Reddick is up his inside. Reddick, Bell. Here's Bowman and Elliott already up in the front. Two by two for the lead. Bowman and Reddick, then Bell and Busch side by side. And 3 wide behind them with Barry, Smith, and Wallace. Reddick to the lead. Josh Berry makes it 3 wide per second. And Bowman goes to the lead. Bowman gets shuffled out, and here's Reddick and Bell side by side for the lead. Give the lead to Bubba Wallace at the line. Wallace, then Logano. As we begin lap 3. Top 2, all single file. Chase Elliott immediately popping to the outside line. You got Wallace staying high, Logano looking low, Elliott looking high as well. So much movement on the bottom line. Nearly a crash in the back with Zilich, Briscoe, and Reddick as Logano goes to the lead. Joey Logano out in front. Here's Brad Keselowski fighting to the inside. Keselowski leads the line, lap number 4. Logano tries to roll up Brad, and it looks like it's going to work. Give the lead back to the 22. Logano in the lead, followed by Busch. Then here's Smith. Now Barry's clear. Brad gets a push up the middle. Busch looks high. So many cars moving up high. Smith looks low. Logano, where will he block? He just stays in his line and keeps the lead, but now Ty Dillon makes it 3 wide for the lead. Lap number 5. Logano in the lead. Now Bell alongside. Bowman, Briscoe up in the front. Give the lead back to the 22 of Logano. AJ Allmendinger looks to move to the outside. As we are coming to the final lap of stage number 1. Logano in the lead, then Bowman, and then Gregson. Nearly another wreck with Zilich. Everybody hangs on. Bowman goes to the lead. But once again, not for long. Logano leads at the white flag lap. Zilich right there. Give the lead back to Zilich. Now Logano fights back. Dillon moves high. Bowman makes it 3. Bowman gets to the inside of Logano. That's for the lead of the race. Give the lead to Bowman for a moment, but Logano battles back. Zilich and Wallace get shuffled out. We're coming to the stripe this time. This is for the stage. Points on the line. Logano out in front with Smith right behind him. Where does everyone go? Looks like Zane wants to go to the bottom. Zane does go to the bottom. Will he have the help? Logano. Elio to the outside. Here's Elio. Side by side to the line between Logano and Elio. To the stripe. It'll be close. It'll be Logano. Joey Logano wins stage 1. So it'll be Logano, then Elio, Bell, Keselowski, Smith, Elliott, Allmendinger, Busch, Barry, and Zilich getting stage points. So that's the top 10. Alex Bowman misses out on stage points. So does Tyler Reddick and Chase Briscoe and Noah Gragson. Some heavy hitters in the point standings barely miss out on stage points. At least they're still in the race. Could be a lot of guys out right now. That was a very chaotic stage 1. Here we go. Stage 2 at Darlington. Logano. Castroneves lead the field back to green. Even restart between the top 2. Looks like Kyle Busch and Connor Zilich moved to the outside already. Three by three, they're up the pack. Still, Logano and Castroneves side by side for the lead. Allmendinger moves high, as well as Zilich and Ty Dillon. John Hunter gets moved out of the way. Here's Christopher Bell to the inside Logano, as well as Zane Smith to the line. Bell leads at the stripe, lap number 8. Bell versus Smith for the lead. Give the lead to Zane. outside. Here's Bubba Wallace with a big push. He's side by side with Zane. And up the middle, Bell makes it a 3-wide race. Give the lead to Bell for a moment. Now Smith fights back. Bell clear in front. He gets down in front of Smith. That was close. That was close to being the big one right in front of the field. Bowman looks to move down. And Bell and them are going to get shuffled out. Elliott to the front with Bubba. Now Bubba takes the lead. Elliott led the line. Bubba's going to lead going into turn 1. Question is, can everyone hang on? The answer is yes, and Chastain leads off of turn 2. Ross Chastain to the lead. He's had a very quiet season, but here he is out in front. And look who that is in the second place. It's Austin Cindric. The championship leader. Into a 3-wide battle for second. And now Chase Elliott. Looking for the lead. He's going to claim it. Elliott out in front. Chastain fights back on the outside line. Elliott takes the lead again. Now Chastain fights back, and Bowman makes it a 3-by-3 race for the lead. Larson and Dillon get shuffled. Cindric nearly gets turned around. Briscoe moves high. We begin lap 11. Cindric in position for big stage points, and Ryan Blaney gets shuffled out. And as I say that, so does Austin Cindric. Really good cars for the 22 and the 48 tonight. They've been up front all night long. Another car that's been up front all night long is Chase Elliott. Here he is at the front again. Elliott with a push from Kyle Busch. Looking a lane higher is Ricky Stenhouse. He may get shuffled out. Through the middle comes Zane Smith. Here he is with a big shove up the middle. Logano moves high. Bowman looks to his inside. Wallace moves up. So does Larson. They all get shuffled. In the lead is Logano. Lap 12. Oh! Castroneves is there. Smith gets sideways. And he's going to hang on. Wow, that got close. Oh, Eric Jones. Brad. Oh my gosh, Brad almost got turned. Brad in front again. Followed by Ross. And now here comes Logano. And Jones up the middle. Here's Eric Jones looking for the lead. Keselowski battles right back with help from Chastain. Dillon there as well as Stenhouse. 2 to go on the stage at the line. Stenhouse gets shuffled. So does Dillon. So does Larson. Big lead for Keselowski and Chastain. But that's going to evaporate as Jones and Cindric move high. And Keselowski and Chastain lose the line. 2 to go in the 48. And Bowman dives at the inside. Bowman to the lead. Logano and Elliott get shuffled. Final lap of the stage forthcoming. Big push on the high side. That's Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch looking for the lead. The 8 car back out front. Up the middle goes Todd Gilliland. Bowman fights back. Busch goes in front again. Here's Gilliland up the middle. He's going to get to the 8th quarter panel. They may touch. Gilliland. Busch side by side for the lead. Gillen gets up the inside of Busch. They're side by side, coming to start the final lap of the stage. And Kyle Larson's around in the wall. Larson in the wall. Caution's going to come out. That'll end the stage and give the stage victory to a championship contender, Ryan Blaney. Big stage win for the 12. Ryan Blaney wins stage 2 here at Darlington. That is huge for the championship complexion. Blaney has struggled the past couple of weeks, and now here he is. Here he is sneaking into a stage win while one of his two main championship rivals, Kyle Larson, gets turned into the fence hard. Yeah, big hit for Kyle Larson. Big hit for Bubba Wallace. Last year's Southern 500 winner, Brad Keselowski, involved. Stenhouse plows in. Chastain plows in. Just a big crash for all the drivers involved. So we'll get your stage results and your race results for the cars that just crashed out of this race. Stage 2 results. Blaney, Gilliland, Busch, Elio, Bowman, Briscoe, Smith, Bell, Cindric, and Jones. And now the race results. Austin Dillon comes home last. After a near win at Daytona, Darlington is not so friendly to the 3 team. Ross Chastain finishes 33rd. Hasn't had a top 10 since a 9th place at Michigan. Hasn't had a top 5 since a 4th place at Charlotte. The 1 team not looking like themselves. Ricky Stenhouse, 32nd. Been a run of bad form recently for the 47. Brad Keselowski, RFK's disaster of a season continues, 31st for the 6. And then Kyle Larson, the big name, the championship contender. Larson gets taken out in a crash. That was not his fault. 30th for Larson. And Chase Elliott, once again, having a good, strong car, didn't even make it to the halfway point of the race before getting taken out. Elliott finishes 29th. And Bubba Wallace has started to struggle recently. He finishes in a 28th position for Bubba. So here we go. Stage 3 begins on lap 16 of 30. Ryan Blaney and Todd lead the field back to green. Kyle Busch sends it 3 wide, and Kyle Busch is going to have the lead. Wow, what a move by the 8. Busch leads Bowman. Bush leads Bowman, then Smith, then Zane, then Joe Log, and then Connor and Cindric side by side for fifth. No matter where we go, that 2 car is always up front. He's been the best driver this year. But there's still a long way to go in this season. Kyle Busch moves high. Give the lead to the 48 of Alex. Reddick gets shuffled. Lap 17. Ryan Blaney gets shuffled out. So does Austin Cindric and Kyle Busch. 3x3 for the lead. Joe Log, Reddick, and Shane. We haven't said Shane's name all day, and here he is in the lead. Now Reddick to the lead, followed by Hamlin. Log fights his way back. Here's Log looking for the lead again. Reddick fighting again. Give the lead back to Joe Log. Reddick fighting back, and Reddick to the lead. Jimmy gets shuffled as well as Shane. Oh, Willie B almost gets turned. Lap 19. Seabell and Gibbs almost crash. Reddick, Hamlin, Suarez give the lead to Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney slips by on the low side, and here he is. That Advanced Auto Parts Ford Mustang looking good. And here's Austin Cindric, his teammate, up the middle. Cindric is really starting to come on strong here in the late portions of stage number 3. Lap 19 awaits us. Reddick takes the lead back, helped by his old ride, Kyle Busch. Now here's Cindric up the middle. Austin Cindric with a big head of steam. Give the lead to your championship leader with the help from the Red Bull boys. Lap 19 awaits. Oh, around goes Connor Zilic. He tags Tyler Reddick, and the big one breaks out. Wow, big championship names involved. Caution's going to come out. I'm not sure how. We're on lap 18. But Tyler Reddick, Shane Van Gisbergen get taken out a big crash here at Darlington. Reddick goes airborne for a second. Kyle Busch, John Hunter Nemechek into the wall hard. Shane Van Gisbergen destroyed. Wow. That could have been a lot bigger than what it ended up being. Kyle Busch nearly tipped over. Same thing with Connor Zilich. We have 3 cars nearly go upside down. And it all started because Connor Zilich got tipped around. And boy, did he get hammered into the wall. Big championship names involved. John Hunter Nemechek, Kyle Busch, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Tyler Reddick. And look at this. 3 of the top 4 in points are first, second, and third before we hit our one-lap shootout for the Stage 3 victory. Should be a lot of chaos. I will say that. Question is, who's going to get the stage points? But every accident that a championship contender gets taken out in, every moment late in the season is crucial. If you get shuffled out of the lead pack, that's crucial. If you get crashed without scoring points, that's crucial. Every moment in this season is crucial from here on out. So now we will get the results after a 5-car crash nearly put 3 of them on the roof. Connor Zilich has had horrible luck this year. Hopefully he will be better when he comes to Cup full-time next year. Zilich will finish in the 27th spot. '26 for John Hunter Nemechek. He did not need that. He's been hit or miss the past couple of weeks. A lot of misses, though, and the 42 is starting to fall out of championship contention. Same thing with Kyle Busch. He's starting to struggle, and Busch has had 4 finishes of 20th or worse these past 4 races, a 25th for the 8th. And then Shane Van Gisbergen. He did not need that. A 24th place finish after 3 straight top 10 finishes, a 24th sends the 88 team back crashing down to earth. And Tyler Reddick finishes 23rd. He has really struggled the past couple of weeks. Got a nice runner-up finish at Daytona, nearly won the thing. Today he was running good again, but got taken out by Connor Zilich. So here we go. A 1-lap shootout for the Stage 3 victory. Austin Cindric, the points leader in first. William Byron, who enters the race 4th in points, he's on the outside. A lot of big championship names up at the front, but who gets the 10 points? Here we go. 1-lap shootout for the stage win. The 24 and the 2, dead even. Bowman moves down to help Cindric. And Ryan Blaney gets shuffled out. Cindric in the lead. 10 big stage points could be in the cards for the 2. Here's Joey Logano. Logano making a late charge. And now William Byron. Byron up the middle. William Byron to the lead. But Cindric battles back. Where will Cindric in the lead, followed by Bowman? Will he be trying to find his way back? Joe Law gets shuffled. Here's Byron next to Cindric. They're going to be side by side. Byron in ahead. To the flag. Who's it going to be? Zane looks outside. Zane looking for the lead on Willie B. Here they come to the line. It'll be William Byron. And a big stage win for William Byron. Byron, then Zane, then Alex, then Haley. Cindric fell all the way back to the 5th in the run down to the flag. Allmendinger, Noah gets big stage points. Suarez, Ty Dillon, and give 10th to Eric Jones. Ryan Blaney could not get back into the stage points. He comes up a few spots fourth. Short. But now, it's time for the real fight. It's time for the race win. The race win's at stake. Who's going to want it more? Let's get your stage 3 results. Byron, Zane, Alex, Haley, Cindric, Allmendinger, Noah, Suarez, Ty Dillon, Eric Jones. All right. Stage 4 time. Pay windows open. Time to go race for the win. Here at the Southern 500. Who wants this crown jewel more? We're green again at Darlington. Allmendinger shoots up high. So many people are shuffling. Byron and Smith side by side for the lead. Wow, so many people got shuffled out. Byron in the lead, followed by Bowman. Roll the championship contenders up in the front. Louis B out in front, followed by the 48 of Alex. Got some championship contenders up here. You got Denny. You got Ty Gibbs. That's about it. Oh, and Justin Haley gets turned. There they go. Justin Haley goes around. And immediately we'll have another caution. Caution comes out right behind William Byron. And we'll see who that all takes out. Definitely takes out Justin Haley. Chris Buescher's involved. That took out the whole pack. Denny's in it. Ty Gibbs is in it. Elio, the 48. Some championship contenders are involved. Big hit for Justin Haley and Elio. Chris, Denny, Zane, Gibbs, Barry. Cole Custer's a championship contender. He made it through. Yes, he did. Cole Custer He's been quiet all day, and here he is running second. Late in this one. Would it be a time for the 41 to break through for his first ever win? Yeah, it'd be a great time for him. And lo and behold, this puts Austin Cindric into the 4th spot. Well, that's a huge point swing right there. Eric Jones up here, Ty Dillon, Daniel Suarez. Noah and Jimmy. There's 2 championship contenders inside the top 10 as well. And Ryan Blaney's still here. Chase Briscoe's still here. We'll see what they can do. It's going to be a fun finish for this Southern 500. Let's get the finishing results done. Josh Berry had a quiet race going. Got to the front finally and got taken out. 22nd for Berry. Ty Gibbs, a championship contender. Quiet race, gets taken out. Not what he needed. 21st for Gibbs. 20th, that's Zane Smith. Zane Smith has shown flashes this year. Unfortunately, he gets taken out late in the going again. 20th for the 38. Denny Hamlin, a championship contender. He finishes 19th. RFK's disaster season continues. Chris Buescher gets taken out. No fault of his own. 18th for the 17. And then Justin Haley, the man who started the accident. He will be 17th. 16th for Elio Castroneves. And then 15th for their AB 48. Won last week, had a great car tonight. Unfortunately, he gets taken out in an accident. Well, 6-lap run to checkered. William Byron, Cole Custer. Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway at Darlington. Hey. Good start for Custer. Even better start for Cindric. Give the lead to the 2. Blaney shuffled out again as well as Jimmy. They're going to have to hope for another caution. I honestly think Austin Cindric is the strongest car in this field. A lot of drivers up front looking for their first ever win. Eric Jones is shuffled. Willie B shuffled. Noah shuffled. More championship contenders losing the pack. Ty Dillon shuffled. Suarez shuffled. 6 cars fighting for this win with 5 laps to go. And a bunch of them are Fords. There's only 1 Toyota and 1 Chevrolet. Cindric has never won before. Cole Custer has never won before. Todd got his first win this year at the 500. Oh, Todd moves him up. Todd moves him up. He's going to pay the price. Cole Custer to the lead. Followed by Joe Log. And Log gets turned. And there they go. Caution comes out, and that's huge. Austin Cindric is taken out. Cole Custer and Chase Briscoe sneak by. More crashing down the front straightaway. Joey Logano, AJ Allmendinger, nowhere to go. Todd and Austin Cindric. Well, that's huge. Another big turning point in the championship. There were 3 championship contenders in the front. Custer, Chase, and Cindric. Custer and Chase get by. Cindric does not. And now it's overtime. With 2 drivers looking for their first wins of their careers, running first and third. That is Cole Custer and Ty Dillon. There's only 10 cars left. And we have 6 championship contenders out of these 10. That is huge. Custer, Briscoe, Byron, Gregson, Blaney, and Johnson. The championship contenders left. So here we go. A 14th place finish for Todd Gilliland, who had a shot at winning, but unfortunately washed up in the Joey Logano and crashed. 14th for Todd. And then the big hitter, Austin Cindric, out of the race in 13th with 6 championship contenders still running. This could be huge for the 2 points lead. Joey Logano was so close to win number 20 again, and he gets taken out. 12th place for Logano. And then finally in 11th, AJ Allmendinger, a victim of circumstance. He will finish 11th. So it's overtime. Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe on the front row. Then Ty Dillon and Daniel Suarez. Then William Byron, Noah Gregson, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, and Jimmy Johnson. Out of all of these drivers, only 6 of them have won this season. 3 of those 4 non-winners run first, third, and fourth. It's overtime at Darlington. 10 cars remain in the Southern 500. Who wants it more? We're green. Chase Briscoe gets a great start. Custer shuffled. Daniel Suarez crosses over. Suarez to the lead, followed by Gregson, who gets to his outside. Look at Noah up the middle. Noah wants his first win since Charlotte. But Suarez takes the lead with Ty Dillon following. Eric Jones shuffles out Chase Briscoe. Suarez is shuffled. Dillon to the lead. White flag in the air one more time around Darlington. Ty Dillon and Ryan Blaney fight for the lead. Now Cole Custer. Cole Custer dives up the inside and the 10 leads the way. Ty Dillon has had a horrible season, but here he is leading. Is his first win a big one? Eric Jones right there, Ryan Blaney, Cole Custer. Custer moves up the track. Suarez is shuffled out. Here's Custer with Dillon. It's going to be a first-time winner, maybe. Blaney dives up the middle. Ryan Blaney with the shot. Here's Noah Gregson. Here's Ty Dillon. To the stripe. Ty Dillon wins it. And Ryan Blaney wrecks across the line for the second straight race at Darlington. Only this time, he's not the winner. First career win for Ty Dillon. Boy, he needed that. Noah second, Jimmy third. Big for those two. Ryan Blaney turned across the line. Bell finishes 4th. Eric Jones clipped across the line in 6th. Daniel Suarez into the wall hard. Chase Briscoe gets across in front of his 3 other championship rivals who crash across the line. Big mess on the front stretch, but the Southern 500 champion is Ty Dillon. Colleague back to victory lane. And Ty Dillon will get to burn it down for the first time in his career. Well, what a win for Ty Dillon. Boy, did he need that. Dillon gets the job done for the first time ever in his career. And he will vault up these point standings for sure. He's had a rough season, but it was all worth it for this moment right here. Congratulations to Ty Dillon and Colleague for their 2nd win of the year. Both cars for Colleague now in victory lane. And thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RV out. Peace.